Ciao, everyone, and welcome to Bella Italia. I'm so excited to be your guide on this whirlwind tour of one of Europe's most captivating countries. From the ancient ruins of Rome to the romantic canals of Venice, Italy is a feast for the senses. Over the next few chapters, we'll be exploring 15 of the most must-see destinations that this boot-shaped beauty has to offer. Whether you're interested in art and history, food and wine, or simply soaking up the Mediterranean sunshine, Italy has something for everyone. We'll delve into the heart of each city, uncovering hidden gems and iconic landmarks alike. I'll share practical travel tips, cultural insights, and recommendations for authentic experiences to ensure you have an unforgettable Italian adventure. So pack your bags, grab your appetite for adventure, and get ready to say buongiorno to Italy. Let's get started. Our first stop takes us to the heart of Italy, to the magnificent city of Rome. History comes alive, from the Colosseum to the Pantheon. You can't miss the iconic Colosseum. No trip to Rome is complete without visiting Vatican City. St. Peter's Basilica is a must-see. Rome is a vibrant, living city with a pulse all its own. Savor gelato near the Trevi Fountain. From Rome, we journey north to Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, and a city that feels like an open-air museum. Florence is a city best explored on foot, meandering along the cobbled streets, crossing the Arno River on the Ponte Vecchio, and soaking up the artistic spirit that permeates every corner. Of course, no art lover can miss the Uffizi Gallery, home to masterpieces by Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci. Standing before Botticelli's Birth of Venus is an experience that will stay with you long after you've left Florence. And speaking of masterpieces, no trip to Florence is complete without a visit to the Duomo, the city's magnificent cathedral. Its iconic dome, designed by Brunelleschi, dominates the Florence skyline and is a testament to the ingenuity of Renaissance architecture. But Florence is more than just museums and monuments. Take some time to savor the flavors of Tuscany. Enjoy a leisurely lunch in a sunny piazza, indulge in a scoop of gelato, and be sure to sample the local Chianti wine. Venice. Just saying the name conjures up images of romantic canals and gondolas. It's crowded and not budget-friendly, but everyone should experience it. The heart of Venice is the Grand Canal, lined with stunning palaces and churches. Hop on a vaporetto, their version of a public bus, and you can't miss a gondola ride. Glide through quiet canals and soak in the atmosphere. Don't miss St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge's Palace. From the canals of Venice, we travel to the stylish streets of Milan. This city is a fascinating blend of old-world charm and modern sophistication. Milan is known for its fashion, its design, and its fast-paced energy. Of course, no trip to Milan is complete without a visit to the Duomo. This magnificent cathedral is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Take your time to admire its intricate facade, climb to the roof for breathtaking views of the city, and marvel at the sheer scale of it all. Art lovers, make a beeline for the Santa Maria delle Grazie church home to Leonardo da Vinci's iconic Last Supper. This masterpiece is truly a must-see. But remember, you'll need to book your tickets well in advance as they sell out quickly. And if you're ready for a little retail therapy, head to the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. This stunning 19th century shopping arcade is a destination in itself with its elegant shops, cafes, and restaurants. Even if you don't buy a thing, it's a feast for the eyes. Next, we head south to Naples, a city that's as gritty as it is charming. Let's start with the obvious pizza. Naples is the birthplace of this beloved dish, and they take their pizza very, very seriously here. Naples is also a city steeped in history. And speaking of history, no trip to Naples is complete without a visit to Pompeii. For picture-perfect coastal scenery, head to Cinque Terre. This string of 5 colorful villages is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Pastel-colored houses, ancient footpaths, and the Mediterranean Sea. The best way to experience Cinque Terre is to hike between the villages. Each town has its own charm, like Verona's harbor views. Be prepared for steep climbs and breathtaking views. When ready for a break, hop on the train. A short train ride connects all 5 villages. Hiking, swimming, or relaxing, Cinque Terre is unforgettable. Next up, we're heading south to the Amalfi Coast, one of the most scenic drives in the world. This breathtaking stretch of coastline is famous for its dramatic cliffs, pastel-colored villages, and sparkling blue waters. Rent a car, or better yet, hire a local driver, and get ready for an unforgettable journey. The drive itself is an experience, winding along the cliffside with stunning views at every turn. Be sure to stop in the charming town of Positano, known for its cascading houses and chic boutiques. And don't miss Ravello, perched high above the coast with breathtaking views of the Mediterranean. Now, the Amalfi Coast can be a bit more expensive than other parts of Italy, but it's worth every euro. Splurge on a delicious seafood dinner overlooking the sea, or treat yourself to a scoop of gelato while strolling through the charming streets. And be sure to pack your camera, because you'll want to capture every moment of this magical place. From the dramatic coastline, we venture inland to Tuscany, a region synonymous with rolling hills, vineyards, and charming medieval towns. Tuscany is a feast for the senses. From the aroma of freshly baked bread and the taste of rich Chianti wine, to the sight of sunflower fields stretching as far as the eye can see. One of the best ways to experience Tuscany is to rent a car and explore the countryside at your own pace. Wind your way through vineyards and olive groves, stopping at local wineries for tastings and exploring hilltop towns like San Gimignano and Montepulciano. And don't forget your camera. Tuscany is incredibly picturesque. For a taste of history and culture, head to Siena, a well-preserved medieval city with a stunning central square, the Piazza del Campo. And no trip to Tuscany is complete without a visit to Florence, the region's capital, and a Renaissance masterpiece. Whether you're interested in art, history, food, or simply soaking up the Italian atmosphere, Tuscany has something to offer everyone. All right, let's hop over to Sicily, the toe of Italy's boot. This island is a captivating blend of ancient history and raw natural beauty. You've got Mount Etna, Europe's largest active volcano, puffing away in the background while you explore Greek temples older than the Parthenon. Speaking of ancient Greeks, make sure to visit the Valley of the Temples in Agrigento. It's like stepping back in time 2,500 years. And hey, when you're ready for a dose of Sicilian culture, Palermo, the capital, is waiting. It's a vibrant city with a bit of a chaotic charm. Think bustling markets, ornate churches, and some of the best street food you'll ever taste. Don't forget to savor some authentic Sicilian cuisine. We're talking fresh seafood pasta, arancini, those delicious fried rice balls, and cannoli that will rock your world. And listen, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with the locals. Sicilians are known for their warm hospitality and love to share their island's treasures. Next up, we're heading north to Lake Como, a place where breathtaking natural beauty meets pure Italian elegance. Picture this: sparkling blue waters, surrounded by lush green mountains, dotted with charming villages and luxurious villas. It's no wonder this place has been a magnet for the rich and famous for centuries. One of the best ways to experience Lake Como is by hopping on a ferry and cruising from town to town. Bellagio, often called the Pearl of Lake Como, is a must-see with its colorful buildings and stunning views. And if you're a fan of gardens, be sure to visit Villa Carlotta, home to some of the most beautiful botanical gardens in Italy. Now, Lake Como is known for its tranquility, so take some time to relax. Enjoy a leisurely lunch by the water, sip some local wine at a lakeside cafe, or simply soak up the scenery. Trust me, this is a place where you can truly unwind and recharge. Let's head back to Rome for a bit and explore one of my favorite neighborhoods, Trastevere. You know, after a few days of hitting the big sights, it's refreshing to wander through the charming cobblestone streets of Trastevere and experience a more local side of Rome. During the day, Trastevere is a laid-back haven with ivy-covered buildings, artisan workshops, and quaint cafes. It's the perfect place to get lost and simply soak up the atmosphere. And as the evening approaches, Trastevere comes alive with a vibrant energy. The piazzas fill with locals and tourists alike, enjoying aperitivo and dinner at outdoor tables. Speaking of dinner, Trastevere is a foodie's paradise. You'll find everything from traditional Roman trattorias to trendy wine bars. Don't be afraid to try something new. And if you're looking for a unique souvenir, Trastevere is home to some fantastic artisan shops, selling everything from handmade jewelry to leather goods. We're headed to Bologna, a city often overlooked on those whirlwind Italian itineraries. But trust me, folks, this place is a real gem. Bologna is a university town with a youthful energy and a history that dates back to Roman times. Now, Bologna is known for its food, and for good reason. This is where you come to indulge in rich ragu sauces, handmade tortellini, and some of the best gelato in all of Italy. Bologna boasts the largest network of porticos, or covered walkways, in the world. These charming arches stretch for miles. And speaking of stumbling, keep your eyes peeled for Bologna's iconic leaning towers. These medieval skyscrapers, known as the Asinelli and the Garasenda. Next stop, we're venturing into the romantic heart of Italy, Verona. This is the city of Romeo and Juliet, immortalized by Shakespeare. But Verona is so much more than just a setting for a play. It's a living, breathing city with a vibrancy that draws you in. One of the biggest draws is Juliet's house. Visitors flock to see the famous balcony and touch the statue of Juliet for good luck and love. For a taste of Roman history, head to the remarkably well-preserved Roman Arena. This ancient amphitheater still hosts operas and concerts. And don't miss the charming old town, a maze of cobblestone streets lined with pastel-colored buildings. Pompeii. You know, it's a haunting and humbling experience. It's a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of life. Imagine a bustling Roman city, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Walking through the excavated streets of Pompeii is like stepping back into the Roman Empire. You'll see the remnants of homes, shops, temples, and even a forum, all remarkably preserved by the volcanic ash. Don't miss the Garden of the Fugitives, with its plaster casts of the victims, a poignant testament to the disaster. And be sure to check out the Villa of the Mysteries, famous for its well-preserved frescoes. Pompeii is a journey into the past, a must-see for anyone traveling to Italy. Now, let's venture off the beaten path to Matera, a city unlike any other. Carved into the rugged landscape of Basilicata, Matera is famous for its sassi, ancient cave dwellings inhabited since the Paleolithic era. These sassi are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a testament to human resilience and ingenuity. Exploring the labyrinthine streets and stairways of the sassi is like stepping back in time. You can visit cave churches adorned with ancient frescoes, stay in cave hotels, and even dine in cave restaurants. Matera offers a unique and unforgettable travel experience, a glimpse into Italy's ancient past, and a celebration of its cultural heritage. Well, folks, That wraps up our whirlwind tour of Italy's top 15 destinations. From the Colosseum to the Sassi di Matera, Italy never disappoints. If you've enjoyed this adventure, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and inspiration. And hey, I want to hear from you. What are your favorite spots in Italy? Any hidden gems you'd like to share? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, travel is all about embracing the unexpected and creating lifelong memories.